Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honor to elders and apostles of great most and every well. Peace and blessing to the elect of Israel. Shalom and above all. Back at another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Lord willing, this video was edifying. Alright. And it's just a little current events, man. What's going on in the world right now, right? There's been a drought these past, really, couple of years, but these past couple of months it's been real bad. All right, with this drought going on. All right, and pretty much, man, this goes to show you that Babylon is crumbling. All right, and that this place is finished. It says the West mega drought is so bad. Authorities are airlifting water for animals, man. What do we owe animals suffering under climate-fueled drought? Alright. So it says 20-plus year drought in the American West hit a new extreme this week as the U.S. government declared a water shortage on the Colorado River for the first time in history. Alright. This is the flow of the river, which shaped the Grand Canyon and cuts through 7 western states, has fallen by 20% over the past century. It feeds the nation's largest human-made reservoir, Lake Mead, which has also sunk to a record low. Alright, so the announcement of the shortage is just symbolic. It also triggers mandatory water compensation cuts. So pretty much, water consumption cuts, like you. Pretty much, hey, the time for rationing water in Babylon has fallen upon this place, man. All right, and as this place continues to spiral down the drain, I expect to see more droughts. Expect to see more flood, droughts of water and cuts on food consumption as well, rationing food. All right, because this is all a part of the plan, and famine is coming, man, because if there's no water, for the animals, okay, and the plants, that's going to lead to no water for the crops, so on and so forth. No water in the crops, no food, man. No food equals famine. All right, and that's what's coming upon Babylon the Great, man. It says this announcement of the shortage isn't just symbolic, it also triggers mandatory water consumption cuts, which mostly impact Arizona, that take effect early next year. Some 40 million people rely on the river for water, contributing to its decline, to say nothing of the early 5.5 million acres of farmland that it irrigates. That's a lot of land. All right, it says what those figures miss are the countless plants and animals that also depend on water to survive in the harsh terrain of the western U.S. All right, it says the mega drought is threatening wildlife, and state agencies are pouring in resources to keep important species alive, in some cases by flying water in helicopters to remote artificial watering holes. Alright. It says where bears, sheep, and other thirsty animals seek relief, man. So, the animals out here, man, are struggling, man. Alright, it says these measures are quickly becoming the new normal, and they aren't cheap. Flying a helicopter that airdrops hundreds of gallons of waters, for example, can cost as much as $1,800 an hour, according to the biologists with the Arizona Game and Fish Department, man. All right, yeah, and that's the thing. Babylon is already failing financially wise. So the Lord said He's gonna send fanners upon Babylon that shall fan them, man. And that's what you're seeing. This place has all these different, things going on all around Babylon, north, south, east, west. All these different, dilemmas and dramas that this place has to face. Since scientists involved in wildlife conservation are concerned that as climate change makes droughts more frequent and severe, they'll have to work harder to conserve plants and animals, and as more areas are forced to ration the scarce resource of water, they have to answer a difficult question. What do humans owe animals that are perishing from a problem of our own making, man? All right, yeah. Ultimately, why? Because the devil is in rulership, man. All right, this is Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, man. Yeah, the people and the animals, man. All right, because the Lord told Cain, okay, when you go back to Genesis, the 4th chapter, which Cain is Esau, Edom in the reincarnation. This is Genesis chapter 4, starting at verse 11. It says, "And now thou art cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength." Okay? "A fugitive and a vagabond shall thou be in the earth," man. Yeah, okay, so pretty much the point that I wanted to get was the part where it says what? When thou tillest the ground, which tilling the ground goes into like farming and stuff like that, you know? It says, "It shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength," man. Yeah, the earth is not at her full strength. All right, because the Lord cursed this devil, man. And this devil, he's in rulership. Okay, and right now this devil is given dominion over the planet Earth. It tells you that in the book of Job, chapter 9. Job 9:24, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked." All right. "He covered the face of the judges thereof, if not where, and who is he," man? Yeah. So ultimately, this devil, he's been given dominion over the planet Earth. Revelation chapter 6, starting at verse 4. "And there went out another horse that was red." All right. Why was that horse red? Because that's Esau, Edom. Edom in the Hebrew, Adawam. All right. Which means red. All right. "And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth," man. Yeah. So everything that's within the earth, all right, is suffering due to this devil taking peace from the earth, man. All right. Here it is. This devil loves to play the peaceful role, so to speak. But really, you know, he's the one who took peace from the earth, man. That's why when Yahweh Shemashai takes the earth back from this devil, all right, there will be peace upon this earth again. And when Esau gets exterminated, the whole earth is going to rejoice in that day, man. And it says, "Power is given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword," yeah? A great killing instrument, a great destruction. That's what these devils are skillful. They're skillful in destroying, man. That's why when the Lord takes them out, everyone's going to rejoice, man. This is Isaiah 14 and verse 4. "Thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, How hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city seized," man. All right, yeah, and that's what we're doing. We're taking up a parable against, or a proverb against this place, man. Telling this place how it's destroyed, man. You know, how it's going down, how they're destroyed, how their kingdom is failing, how they're about to go into slavery. You know, it says, "The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepters of the rulers." Going to show you that he's breaking down their rulership. "He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke." Yeah, that's what this devil does. The scriptures say that he rules the earth in violence, man. You know, he ruled the earth, the nations in anger, roughly paraphrasing. It says, "He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth," man. Yeah, because it's this devil's time to get judged, man. And no one's going to be there to help you. All right, because none can stop the Lord when he has his eyes set out for a person, whether it be for mercy or for judgment. It says, "The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing," man. Yeah, "the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon saying, Since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us," man. That's right. All right. This is Psalms 82 and 5. It says, "They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course," man. Yeah. All right, because really a drought is a thing of judgment. All right, but if this earth was ran in the righteous rulership, there would be no drought, because the Lord, he would give us the early and the latter rain, man. All right, and that our land would be fruitful and not barren. But a drought has to do with a barren land. Why? Because it's cursed, man. The Lord is not dealing with this place, man. All right, because the wicked is in rulership. Proverbs 29 and 2, man. You know, this Hosea 4 and 3. "Therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish with the beast of the field and with the fowls of heaven. Yeah, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away." Yeah, the land is mourning and languishing, man, with the beast of the field. The whole creation groaneth. Romans 8:22. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now, man. Yeah. Even to this present day, the whole earth is mourning because this devil is in rulership. But the time's gonna come where the Lord, he's gonna set everything back in its proper order. All right, get the precept on that. 2nd Ezra chapter 11, starting at verse 37. And I beheld, and lo, as it were a roaring lion chased out of the wood. That roaring lion represents Yahweh Shai. And I saw that it sent out a man's voice unto the eagle, and said, Hear thou, I will talk with thee, and the highest shall say unto thee, Art not thou it that remainest the four beasts whom I made to reign in my world, that the end of their times might come through them? Yeah, so Esau, the Wadi Halbashim Shai, that Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob, that is the beginning of it that follows. Because let's say hypothetically we had, a couple more captivities to go through. Like, let's say, for instance, we know this is spiritually Babylon the Great, but let's say this was the Babylonian captivity, right? Man, if this devil was the first in line for us to be in captive, this whole earth will be way, 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 way out of there, man. That's why the Lord said He's gonna shorten the days for the elect's sake, because if not, there will be no flesh to be saved, man. All right, because when this devil is in rulership, all he knows how to do is to destroy. And if they build anything, that's because they're building to destroy, man. All right, and you could perfectly see why, once the Lord gives you the eye salve, you could perfectly see why the Lord, is going to exterminate these devils, man. Because they have in the kingdom of heaven, they have no purpose. Because in the kingdom of heaven, like Scripture say, there's not going to be anything that defileth, nor maketh a lie, nor unclean, so to speak. These devils, man, all they know how to do is defile things, man, and destroy. All right. So you see perfectly why the Most High is going to exterminate them after they serve their sentence of judgment and slavery for 1,000 years. All right, hardcore, rigorous slavery, man, under the hand of the children of Israel by the power of the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right. It says, and the fourth came and overcame all the beasts that were past, talking about the Roman Empire, which were in the latter leg of the Roman Empire, and had power over the world with great fearfulness, and over the whole compass of the earth with much wicked oppression, and so long time dwell he upon the earth with deceit. For the earth hast thou not judged with truth, for thou hast afflicted the meek. It says, thou hast hurt the peaceable, thou hast loved liars, and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit, and hast cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm. Therefore is thy wrongful dealing come up unto the highest, and thy pride unto the mighty. The highest also hath looked upon the proud times, and behold, they are ended, and his abominations are fulfilled. So Esau, you're at your end. All right, your time is finished. Therefore appear no more thou eagle, nor thy horrible wings, nor thy wicked feathers, nor thy malicious heads, nor thy hurtful claws, nor all thy vain body. All right, that all the earth may be refreshed and may return, being delivered from thy violence, that she may hope for the judgment and mercy of him that made her, man. Yeah, and we're hoping and waiting for the mercy and the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Shai upon this devil, so that all the earth may be refreshed, man. All right, because as you see in the article, the animals are struggling. Look at this. Okay, the whole creation groaneth, man. Groaning, man. All right, and as time continues to go on, all right, as the prophecy says, wild beasts shall change their places, man. Because these animals, they're going to be looking for resources, man, to survive in these days, in these upcoming times. But Jacob's trouble is coming, and everything will be set back in its proper order, man. But this is a little something I wanted to touch on through the spirit. All right, your time is over with, Esau. Okay, so with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Chakodash, double honors to those apostles of great Muslim never will. Peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. Shalom and above all. You can find this on Vox.com. All right, the West Mega Drought is so bad, authorities are airlifting water for animals, man. Shalom. Call Layim La Yabashim Shai, Ba'ashem Chakodash.